band camp, it's, you know, it's not your typical summer music camp where you go out in canoes and, you know, toot some horns or anything like that. It's really unique. It's what we call a modern music camp. So it's everything from rock to jazz to funk, blues, hip hop, you name it. Kids come from all over the country. We're here for the first time this year in Park City and loving it. You know, it's a chance for students to work with other serious musicians on these modern art, you know, music art forms, and learn from some of the greatest artists we have in the country.
I teach the fundamentals. I talk about the fundamentals over and over and over. To me, I found 5 things that if they work on these 5 things, I still haven't found anything that doesn't come under these headings. It's tone and dynamics, rhythm and time, harmony, articulation, and above everything else, at the very top of the pyramid is listening. And so those are some of the skills that I work on these kids with. I talk to them all the time about those things. Listening, blend, think about your tone, what's going on with your articulation, line it up, do this, do that. So really reinforcing these things. And I tell them also, if you think about a baseball team or a basketball team or individual players, when they're not doing well, the reason they're not doing well is they're not executing the fundamentals.
You know, it's just like anything else in sports or, you know, whatever it may be. There are kids that this is their whole life. And, you know, you might think that they'd get tired of it or worn out, but we have to kick the kids out of the rehearsal rooms at 11 to get them, you know, back to their dorms and into bed, because they'd do it all night if they could. I
think the experience is similar in that these kids are together for a week, losing sleep, hanging out too late, getting up too early. But I think that the experience that they have of creating music with one another, hanging out, going through the trenches basically, is similar.
Here at the camp we spend a lot of time working on technique and scales and all that musical, you know, language stuff. But I don't think that's the most important thing these kids get out of it. They, when they leave this camp, you know, they perform this concert at the end of the week. They've got a full studio recording of their band. So they leave with confidence. They leave with a lot of new friends. They leave with the interactions they have with these artists. And they really leave different people.